Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 20th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got this morning earlier than I wanted to. Had a bunch of stuff I had to get done though before things started happening, so I got up and got around fairly quickly, got the dogs outside. Once my wife got up and around, I was able to get them separated out so I could get them all fed, got them all food and that, and then I had to run over and take care of some cats that I care for. So I basically separated out the one dog that isn't getting along with everybody else and left the rest together. They're all good to go. So I went and got the cat taken care of from there. Ran back down by some other cats I'm taking care of coming up next week. I think it's next week, sometime next week, that I wanted to check and make sure I had the key that was still working, because I had a problem with their lock before where it messed up. So I went ahead and reached out to them yesterday, and they said they'd be free after 8. So I guess they go for a couple mile walk in the morning, and they're usually back by 8 o'clock. So went over, I got out the cats, went over by, checked the key, made sure it worked, chat with the owner for a few minutes, headed back home. Got a couple things done. I was like, yeah, no big deal, it's all good. Went ahead and had the dog get dropped off, which was, I don't know, interesting. It's one of those deals. The dude is really chill. The wife is much more protective. Like, her dog is like the most precious thing on earth, and it's like, you can't be around, you know, can't get dirty, you can't blah 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 whatever. And I'm like, your dog's coming home filthy. Like, it's here for 2 weeks and it's white and the dog is coming home filthy. So went ahead and got the dogs together. Everybody got along great. The little one was being a bully, trying to beat up the big dog, so he had to get in trouble a little bit. Tried to let Seamus, the big giant lab, with the parent at the new dog to see if they get along, and it wasn't bad. It was just Seamus is giving off an energy this trip, man. He's like literally like he's trying to be a bully all the time, and I'm not willing to risk it, man. It's just not worth it. So he got put back inside, he got separated out, and the rest of them got to be together. So Doodle, that great giant Pyrenees, where the hell it is, massive big dog, and the little tiny one keeps getting in trouble for being a bully. So he's getting yelled at a little bit here and there, and seems to be coming around better. But everybody's doing good, hanging out for the day. Went ahead and went and got my run in. Wife ended up working late, which figured she would be missing a day of work with her father's doctor's appointments, or most of the day at work anyway. So trying to make all that up and get caught up on that stuff, which is just seems like a never-ending battle where she's at, that there's always more work and then she can get done. And a lot of times it's fixing the stuff other people screwed up, and just, yeah, there's things that it doesn't bode well for how it goes. But I guess it's job security if you look at it that way. So I went ahead and after my run, got my shower, got cleaned up and that, ended up deciding to do yellow rice and kibasas. Basically it's just a little container of yellow rice. It's already all seasoned up, and then pan fried up some kibasa slices. Mom threw them on the stove together, and Karen got home from work. We talked about her day for a while, got ourselves a nice little meal, got the dog separated back out, get them all fed. And I'd reached out to Seamus' owner, because I thought they were picking him up tomorrow morning about 9. Turns out they're not picking him up until like 2:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which I didn't realize, because I got another dog coming tomorrow, which I think should be 100% fine, but I don't know, because he's super high energy, and he didn't get along with Seamus, but I think Seamus was the problem there, not him. So when I at the meet and greet, and this was the first time I've watched the dog, and makes me a little nervous. But once Seamus is gone, if I have to keep things separated out, it'll be a little easier. But in the beginning, when Seamus is still here for the first half of the day, it's going to suck a lot, because it's going to be just back to when I had the 2 dogs that were getting along for a while, and I had Raven here and the little one that had to be separated out. It makes just a lot more stress in my life. It's so much easier when they all get along. You can just open and close the doors, the dogs running out together all the time. It's just so much easier. Now I'm wondering if a lot of that was done because Bruce, when he was still here before he died, just gave off such a better, just low-key, no aggression energy. And also when he sensed that energy, he would get up from his nap, which William mostly did. He was old as hell at the end there. But he would go over and he would like really get at him. Like, he would growl at him, bark at him, you know, push him down, that kind of thing. So he squashed that energy before it got carried away. And I'm wondering if he was just that much better at detecting it as it started than I am, that I can't break it up as quickly as he did. And it's, I don't know, who knows. So I'm wondering if my dog was better at this job than I am. And that's why I was so good at this. Now he's gone. I'm not as good at this job anymore. So making me really question my ability to do this position. And I'm scared to get a new dog because if I get a new dog of my own, then I have to deal with all this crap of just constantly changing behavior of dogs around him. I don't have time to get him trained up and trusting me because he's gonna be seeing dogs coming and going all the time. Is he thinking he's coming and going? Like, there's a lot of issues there. So I don't want to get my own dog. And then, but if I don't get my own dog, don't get him trained up. And if I try getting a dog, I'm gonna think I'm getting another Bruce to act as a bouncer, to act as a security guard for the rest of the dogs here. And then what if they're not? What if it turns out to be aggressive? What if it turns out not to de-escalate, but escalate shit? Now I gotta decide, do I quit my job completely and never watch another dog? Or do I get rid of a dog that I've adopted, which I've never done? I've never given away a dog before. So I don't know how that shit would work in my head. So, I don't know. It makes me nervous. It makes me scared. And who knows? I might just not have a dog again until we decide to start traveling. If we start traveling again, like if my wife decides to ever quit her job and we go on the road like I did when Bruce and I ran around the country in a van, kind of thing, then maybe I justify it. But one of the first things I want to do once it happens, I want to go to the UK. I want to live over there for 6 months to see that, experience that world. So I can't import a dog into the UK, so that doesn't work. So I find a dog in the UK, then know that I'm going to have it for 6 months, and then I leave because getting it back home is 20 grand, and that seems like ridiculous. But if I don't get a dog when I'm there, then let's say we decide to stay in the UK for 5 years. I'm like, well, shit, I should have got a dog then. Who knows? So yeah, it's just, I don't know. This job really feels way different without my Great Dane here doing it with me. And I don't know, maybe it's just bringing up too much that constant thought of him and how he worked side by side for so long, and how much this was us together, that he's no longer here. It makes this job feel empty and void. But before, I almost always felt pretty, every times I was stressed, don't get me wrong, it would suck. And I worked every day, so that would suck. But I always felt like I was doing the right thing, like I was bringing comfort to other families who could travel without worry and stuff. And now, I don't know, I don't feel that accomplishment like I used to. So, who knows? I don't know if that truck's driving around looking for scrap. This is the 4th time I saw a truck drive by me on my run here. So, but anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.